Dina Lohan is starring on Catfish. Jessie Chile goes crazy. And we're talking Real Housewives of Atlanta. Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Big bank take little bank.
Hey.
Big bank take little bank.
Hey.
Big bank take little bank.
Hey guys, due to a copyright restriction, we cannot play any music. But we have that one for you, so AfterBuzz TV, talk about branding in your ears. What up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy DJ Jessie J here in studio with, well, Ashley couldn't be here because she's making her little coin somewhere else.
Racks on racks on racks.
Working on that Cardi B Netflix show. And it's not the Trap Selena one, whatever y'all was telling me all them lies. But we got my baby mama in the studio. Miss Corinne Williams.
Ayo. Hey guys, y'all can follow me at all things my 30s and ignore my cough today.
Yeah. Now, if you guys were watching, she was my co-host over on Chad Loves Michelle, even though he don't love her no more. We got Miss Drew in the building.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's your birthday?
It was yesterday, but you know,
It's a
celebrate
birthday
all
week.
month.
Okay.
She's an Aquarius, guys. And if you know anything about Aquariuses,
We're garbage.
insert eye roll. Insert eye roll.
With a finger roll. All right, let's hop, jump, skip right on into it. Have y'all?
Yes.
I know you. It's been a minute since I've caught up with Miss Corinne, but like,
Honey.
she's my girl. Like, you pick up the phone and be like, it says, "Did you see what happened on Lohan
Did
last
I?
night?" Can we just talk about it? Have you guys been watching the Lindsay Lohan
Like
show?
religiously.
Okay. First of all, rumor has it.
I'm behind.
Oh, you should have seen this last
it
one.
is everything.
This chick. I'm sorry, she should have been fired. I don't even know what her name is, but the two black girls basically got into it with each other, Gabby and
Janeda.
She need to get kicked off.
What? Give me the rundown. Because I like Gabby.
I like Gabby too.
But
and
what
I felt
happened?
Really? I don't like Gabby.
at first I was impartial
I like
to
them
her.
both.
I loved the other one, but after watching this last one, I was like, "Girl, you're psycho." Like, okay, so basically they meet this guy, and he's like famous.
Is he black?
Yes,
Is he an athlete?
a rapper or a singer.
I think SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah. Bitch, I just thought.
She's a sound.
I just thought.
Just so
your
you know how ridiculous it is.
Oh, I just thought your tooth. Oh, I thought you just pulled a Claudia Jordan and your tooth popped out. I am a Mama D. Oh my God.
It's a cough drop.
Love After Lockup. I thought, what's his name? When his crown came out.
You tried it.
All right.
Insert new cough drop. Hey, tell me the rundown, please.
God bless Wendy Williams. She ain't choke on a cough drop. That's why she drops it in her teeth. All right, but Corinne coming in, killing the game with her hair, though. All right, little compliment for that. Okay, so Lohan. So, anyways, they are gonna meet this guy out at the club, and Janeda, what's her name?
Janeda.
She calls claim dibs on him. None of the
And
girls
you don't even know her.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the
I
situation
think she invited him out to the club.
So by her doing that, she calls dibs on her. Which, whatever.
don't work like that.
None of the girls were checking for him.
'Cause he's
so they walk into the club, and they see him. They're all in front of her. They see him, so they're all like, "Hey, you're in Greece." So they do mwah mwah. Every girl does it, and then Jeannie's like, "This bitch is trying to get on my man."
Oh, she crazy.
That's all she did. That's it. Didn't try to dance with him all night.
Gabby.
Didn't try to talk to him. Gabby didn't try to talk to him all
She
night.
just was like, "What's up? Kisses,
And this
kisses."
girl was like child's play. Girl, Chuck E. Cheese, get that smile off your face. You look crazy. She looked like the man on my ring.com, stalking my apartment.
Not on your ring.com.
My ring.com.
So they went fisticuffs
fisticuffs
over this black man who no one had any
they
dealings
didn't.
with.
She did.
Well, pause.
Give it to me, Drew.
Because
Pause.
she was sitting
Nancy
there.
Drew over here.
They were having a conversation, and Gabby kept tapping her knee, and Janeda was like, "Don't touch me again." and Gabby touched her again.
Gabby, no, she did. I mean, it was like,
It was a stupid argument, but if you keep...
She provoked her because she was being provoked. She kept saying to the girl, like, I don't want your man. I literally just said hi to him. You're making this into a way bigger fucking deal than it is. I don't want to even have this conversation. I don't want to have this conversation with you. No, I don't want to have this. Touch me one more time. And she was like, oh, bitch, you think I'm... I don't want to have this conversation with you. And then...
She smacked the Holy Ghost up out of her.
I mean, like, Jesus Christ.
Not the Holy Ghost.
Jesus Christ works for Lohan Beach Company in Greece now. Like, he was revived for the second time.
Did she
on the third day?
On the 5th episode.
Did she get fired? Did she go home?
No. Lindsay let them both stay.
Because they squashed it. And I'm like, Gabby, you a better woman than me.
But then they had to help Terrence J.
Petty.
Okay.
I would have ripped her weave out.
The fact that we're pulling Terrence J. and he's like,
where is he, by the way, since he crashed the car?
I can't.
Wherever Brandy's career
Well,
is.
he was at...
It's her birthday. And
I love her.
That's Black Cinderella.
That's my favorite Cinderella. I love Brandy too, but she hit somebody.
She's coming back.
Where? Back to where?
With the new album.
Okay.
Star season 3.
You ain't gonna do Brandy.
I love that show.
But Terrence J popped up at the Grammy brunch.
That's true.
Black Excellence. The one that Jay-Z and Beyonce forgot to invite me to again.
All right. So shout out to Lohan for doing all that. Have you guys been watching Big Brother?
Of course.
I'm
so here for don't dabble, honey.
Immerse.
It is so freaking good.
Do you do the live streams?
Honey, I do.
Do you pay for I paid $5.99.
Okay, I didn't pay.
Oh, I did. You just watch them on YouTube when they upload them?
I sure do.
I know. I was at first, but then Evelyn Lozada was like, there were holes in the story, and I wanted to fill them all in.
It's good.
Addicting. I don't know what I'm going to do after.
And Tamar is the best reality TV. Like, she makes great TV. Like, she really does.
I genuinely love her.
She makes good TV.
I love Candy.
And Candy is getting smarter in this game. Like, how she's playing and maneuvering these people. I said, come on.
I was never, I liked Candy. But this show, like watching someone as a hamster, I love Candy. Candy would have been my friend in the house.
She's growing.
Now, Dina Lohan is my star. This bitch, I don't know what drugs she be on, or they had to take her off.
Volume.
So she's sitting in with Tamar and Candy, and I saw this live, and I fell out. So she's telling them the story about how she's talking to this guy, and they're like, oh my gosh. She's like, yeah, it's been like 7 years. He lives in like...
He's San Francisco. She's talking to 2 black women. About to check her ass. Okay, keep going.
So the man she's been talking to for 7 years over the phone, they've never met each other.
Because he's taking care of his mom.
Yes, he's taking care of his mama. And so they said, well, have you FaceTimed him? And she's like, no, he can't FaceTime.
In this economy?
Tamar's like, my mother is 71 years old, and she can
FaceTime all the time. Girl,
so basically, they came out to say, look, Miss Dina, you need some black friends in your life. One, you need some good, real dick.
And you're getting catfished.
And you're getting catfished.
I just don't understand. I saw Neve tweet to Dina Lohan, and I was like, what happened? Like, what is going on?
I hope it's a whole episode, 2 parts.
There's certain moments where I'm like, we're in a simulation, and this isn't real.
Tamar and Candy with her.
That's it.
Because Tamar did say she would go with her.
She's like, I'll go with you. That's the show.
Tamar told her, just pop up. She said, you didn't know anybody, just pop up.
Because Catfish is usually, what, 2 people an episode?
Yeah.
Or 3? 2 or 3 people in an episode?
It's the person and then Neve and...
No. But it's never just one story for a whole thing. Yeah. This should just be Dina Lohan full.
Yeah.
The first
and make them road trip up there.
Yes.
Like, make them all be in a car together.
Like, they have to stay at a motel like Schitt's Creek.
No,
like,
they're not doing that. They're not doing that. But who do you hope wins the episode? I mean, the
show?
The show, excuse me, yeah.
Definitely not Ricky and definitely not Lolo. I have this weird, like,
why?
Against them. I felt
they're
like
athletes and they outplay
I just felt like what they did to Tom, and like Tom definitely got paranoid with the Ricky thing. But I feel like because Lolo and Natalie wanted to be sister the whole way fucking through, they flipped.
That's an alliance.
No,
That's
I know.
Show.
But like Lolo gets like aggressively mad if you come and check her. And it's almost to the point like, bitch, I ain't even going there with you. And like, especially someone like Tom Green who's like, I'm eating flies in the camera.
Oh, please. I had no qualms with what they did to Tom because Tom was easily going to do it to them. That's the show. Bye, Tom.
No, I don't
do
know.
hope either Ricky wins,
Really?
Tamar,
I
or
hope
Candy.
Tamar or Candy
Team
wins.
Black.
Yeah.
Root
I hope
for
Tamar or
everybody
Candy.
black.
Yeah.
And Dina.
Hashtag.
I would actually die if Dina Lohan won
Dina
because
ass gonna
she'd be like,
win.
wait, what?
Yeah, I feel like she would just be like, I'm confused.
She's like, wait, we have to move out of the house now?
She's like, I was kind of getting used to it.
I love studio life.
Speaking of living in a house, boot camp on We TV. Have you been watching it?
I love boot camp.
Okay.
It's so ghetto.
I'm excited.
So ghetto.
It's
so good.
first of all, the amount of weed smoking, and like they had to like dedicate an episode this week to them smoking too
I
much
knew that
weed.
was gonna happen though, but I loved everyone's reactions who was smoking. They were like, "Oh hell no, that ain't got shit to do with shit."
Right. I was like, this is the most passion we've seen from you guys all day.
It was so
Now,
funny.
I gotta say, I loved because they basically all got high and then they had to do this maze. And Soulja Boy killed me the best because he goes. Have you ever just been so high you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go fucking downstairs and do it myself?
No.
And he just said, well,
I don't smoke.
I do. And so basically he got so irritated and he was like, I'm just gonna come in there. But he's such a little kid. And it's this love-hate relationship I have with Soulja Boy. Because I love him. I just want to be like, oh, you're such a little kid. He just wanted to be in the maze. He was like, I just want to play video games. I love Soulja Boy. But he's a mess.
Look at how we just flatlined on you.
No, you can flatline all you want. He ain't the worst on the show. Lil Fizz the worst on the show.
Really?
Oh,
Why?
but first of all, you didn't write Icebox, okay? And you over here talking about my Icebox. Like, this poor girl is in here. Mind you, Nia's upstairs sleeping in a cage.
Ain't no poor.
Well, this bitch over here sleeping in the hot room. You got red, hot,
But this
ice
is my
cold.
thing. I feel like she already knew what time it was before she even signed up to be on the show.
Well, this is embarrassing for you, sis.
She knew what time it was. Like, she knew that she was a side piece. She arrived at the show by herself. They didn't even come together. She was like, I don't know where he is. I don't even know if he's coming. So she was already letting us know that she was just somebody who
That's true.
was available.
I have a hard time feeling bad for somebody who already knows what's good. Like,
Yeah.
the amount of steps that you have to go through with reality TV, like, you know what you're walking into.
I mean, I don't feel bad for her.
Especially as
I
a
just
woman.
like Fizz is such a like, bro, you ain't getting nothing
like
off
Fizz.
this. I mean, I like him as a
he's
person.
so
I would be
rude
friends
to
with
her,
him.
though. I'm just like,
It's like disrespectful.
He's so
My thing is like with Nia and Soulja Boy, it's just funny because I feel like Nia like is the big spoon in the relationship. Like she's like cuddling him at night. And when she tugged his ass in the water
so quickly.
I'm done. Now next week I'm excited because
I just want them to be friends. They are so mean to each other.
yeah. But next week I'm excited because Homeboy gets caught talking to another chick in the house. Like first of all,
Lil
the
Mo's husband.
audacity.
Now, do you think that was scripted?
No.
Because
I just
they
think
did an
he's
interview
stupid.
on The Breakfast Club, and Lil Mo was like, you know, ain't none of that going down on my watch. Please, this is TV, man.
Well, it
This is
wasn't
what
your
we do
watch, it
on
was boot
TV."
camp's watch.
That's true.
No, I believe it was real.
He was like,
I think it was real.
Say you love me. Good.
You better been
Look.
talking to your mom.
And he like this.
I remember when he was pulling stupid shit on Love and Hip Hop New York. He's
Girl.
just like, he's dumb. Like, you have a camera.
That's what he's from. The whole time I'm like, his
You don't
brother.
remember when she was on it?
What was it?
She was on it for like
No,
a little stint.
For a hot second.
Really?
Yeah,
And
she's
then
on-
he
Well, I
was
skipped that season.
And their whole story,
just
their
jumped
whole
after Buzz?
storyline was him like
him
cheating.
like roaming around.
Yeah.
That was like the storyline.
Girl.
But here we are,
doing it again
5 years later,
on a different network.
getting a check.
Getting a check for cheating. Oh, Jesus. Speaking of loving hip hop, Jessie Woo.
Hey, Jessie.
Now, see, I wasn't really feeling her when I was feeling her when the first episode. Then I was kind of like, meh, you doing the most sista,
like a
and
sheep.
she was meh. And then tonight's episode brought me back a little bit because I was like, okay, you opened up, whatever, fine.
I haven't
But
seen tonight's episode yet.
she talks about her rape, sexual assault. So to Trina. And so it's like, you know, I mean, I'm glad that she got that out there and they have this whole Me Too movement. But she was on the Shade Room because she went on Instagram Live.
She sure did.
And she shouted out what we've all been saying about Love and Hip Hop.
Give it to us.
But basically, that the producers kind of tell them who they will be talking about, who they will have beef with, who they will have
But we
scenes
know
with.
that.
Yeah, well, she was like, I'm done. I don't want to do it no more. I ain't talking about Amara. I don't care about Amara. And she can do her. Congratulations on her career. I don't want to hate on another woman. I ain't going to talk about her mama. That's not what I'm here for. I can see that you as producers are trying to make this be the storyline for the season, and I'm done. Because it's not reality. It's not my reality. I had an issue with her. And you know what? I don't even know if I really had that issue with her anymore.
Wow.
And it's interesting because you'll also see Amara goes to speak to Kiara about Gunplay, because rumor has it she was in Gunplay's DMs.
Yes.
Which she went to him and she was like, reread those again. And you know me and how I am as a businesswoman. Like, I was just trying to talk to him on that tip. And she was like, okay, actually, you know what? Like, I maybe probably got that misconstrued. And I'm like, Sista, you might want to go check.
Not Sista.
You might want to go check,
Sista.
reread that and see what the tea is. What did you guys
on.
think when you heard this?
This is just okay. Love and
And
Hip Hop.
rumor has it she got fired.
Love and Hip
I
Hop
was just about to say that.
has been on for 5 ever. We know how everything works.
5 ever.
Like, it's just one of those, like, you know how this works. Give them another storyline then if you really don't want this going on. Like, don't be boring.
Yeah.
If you're like,
Don't be
Here's
bored.
my thing, though. This is her 2nd season on the show. She already knew what time it was. First season
Wait,
1.
Jessie Woo?
Oh,
Jessie Woo.
Jesse.
Oh,
Wu.
no,
This is her
never
first
mind.
season.
Never mind. Think about somebody else. Anyways, you watch reality TV, so you already know what goes in this. So to me, when I'm watching it, I know that there are some parts of it that obviously are scripted. Like, come on, everything is not going to be like.
Well, because in
100%
reality, if you don't
genuine.
like a bitch, are you going to hang out and
yeah,
have
you're
lunch
not
with her?
kikiing and
Exactly.
doing drinks and taking trips and stuff.
you're not going to keep coming to lunch with them.
My God, today.
Look, let's settle this once and for all.
Carry on.
But speaking as someone who did do that, Real Housewives of Atlanta last night,
Child.
shout out to Candy because she squashed the beef.
I'm so proud.
And that was that was a real moment too, because she really checked
had real
herself.
tears.
She said, "You know what? I had to like rethink of how everyone treated Todd and the things that they said, but he was good for me."
And they drugged.
They sure did.
Todd.
Miss Joy just called him a lemon. Like,
Yeah,
a couple
Joyce.
episodes.
Miss Joyce did.
She was not.
But I appreciated that because one thing about Candy, I have never seen her say, I am sorry or I apologize.
Facts.
Candy be like, oh, I offended you?
I remember whatever.
Today's a new day.
Whatever.
I'm rich.
That's how you feel? Walk it off.
Right, but I really like that because when Portia first got on the show, she and Candy did develop a true friendship, especially after she was going through that divorce. So I'm like, you know what? I love it.
Yeah, because I just
Team love.
I never understood the beef. I mean, obviously because of the
Yes,
Phaedra,
you did, girl.
the Phaedra and Portia and Candy thing. Obviously, I was like, okay, cool, I get why you're mad. But this season, when she
carry it on.
when she kept talking about it, I was like, who is telling you bring up Portia? Because that was Candy's whole storyline this season.
She
Well,
looked
because it
real
was
messy.
it's because Atlanta's small. She heard something about Dennis, and it's like, look, I said it before. If you heard something about Dennis and you know some tea, you come back to the group. Stop asking all the girls, should I tell her? No, you go to Portia. You say, hey, this is what I've heard. And when she did do it. And then Portia was like, I mean, I hear that, but I'm not really going to receive that.
Cool,
Okay.
then it's done.
Okay. You know what I mean? I'll be there for you if something happens. You know what I mean? If
But
you need me to plug up a hole in your canoe, I'll do it.
So I wonder, since they have now apologized to each other, if Candy will now fire Jamie, the one who Portia beat up a few seasons ago.
Well, they're beefing again.
Candy and Portia?
Because Portia was on Watch What Happens Live not that long ago, and she was kind of shading Candy. And then even last night after the episode, you know how Bravo does their little after show for The Real Housewives now. Candy was kind of saying some weird stuff about Portia. So
What'd she say?
I'm trying to
Because I
remember.
didn't watch.
I'm trying to remember what Candy said. Basically, she was just saying like she doesn't wish any ill will towards Portia, but like they're just not they're not going to be people. And then they kept going back and forth on Twitter a while back, though, like while the show, like during this season. So I feel like something else happened that we're not seeing, or maybe just watching the show.
We'll wait for the reunion.
There.
Because we'll surely find out about then.
So what do you think about Nene's steak attitude, though? When she came into the bachelorette party, cold as ice.
She eyed up the sushi and grabbed the bottle and just sat in her little corner.
Girl, didn't she grab that Smirnoff?
Well,
She was mad.
She did. Well, no, she grabbed the Smirnoff and then she was like, we have Ciroc too. And she didn't even respond. She just turned around and walked back to go get the Ciroc.
Nene is still my favorite of all time.
But here's the thing,
Nene,
you go home. Like, she's going through a lot right now.
She should just stay in her room.
I understand. The girls understand. You don't need to be around. First of all,
you obviously don't like Tanya.
I do want to go to Tokyo. Never getting a stripper. Like that
was me as a stripper.
Let me tell y'all something.
Not with your socks on.
Living in America, male strippers, y'all, we have gifts out here, okay? Because what I saw on Real Housewives, or
Not
what I
every
didn't
male
see,
stripper has gifts.
well. The places I've seen are
let me
YouTube.
just let you know something.
But what this little sushi on this man, when he took that cloth off, girl looking like a Ken doll. I was like,
but when he sat down next to
what
Eva,
in the Harajuku?
When he sat down next to Eva, like,
Yeah. Wait, no, he was like body grinding.
And crossed his legs. I was like, yes.
He was tired. He was just like, you know what? This couch looks real nice. Let me just.
Tired from what?
I don't know, but I related to him. I was like, I get it.
Shut
I get
up,
it, sis.
Drew.
Sit down.
That's it.
He
Anyway,
didn't even go to the other.
I'm over them being in Tokyo. I'm ready for them to come back.
to Atlanta.
Because Eva keeps me like, when I was in Tokyo, and I was like, you mean like season 7 of
40
America's
years
Next Top
ago?
Model? Because I don't think you've been back.
Oh, you tried it. She reached and tried.
Girl,
And dragged.
I died when she was trying to be cute and she got in the fucking bus and they shut the thing in her hair. Got stuck.
And the camera's so shady. Like it zoomed in on it.
I
I was
love
like,
it.
Bravo was messy boots.
I live for them.
Messy,
Did you guys
messy.
see the trailers for Beverly Hills and
I
New York?
am so ready for Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yep.
I can't
Yes.
wait. And allegedly, no one is talking to Lisa Vanderpump right now.
That is what I have heard.
Okay. And Nene went on Jenny McCarthy's.
Yes.
Did you listen?
I did.
So if y'all don't know, and if you want to know the tea, go to Jenny McCarthy's podcast because Lanithia Leaks went on the podcast and she gave us all of the tea. Okay, with honey and biscotti on the side, talking about Lisa Vanderpump and how shady Lisa Vanderpump really is, and how she knows probably the girls ain't talking to her. So what had happened wasn't it Pump?
Yeah, Pump
Yeah.
is basically Nene Leakes' idea.
Because Nene had this whole idea to open up a restaurant.
in that exact space.
In that exact space. So she went to Vanderpump and was like, hey, girl, I know you know the blog. You have your restaurants over here. I want to open one. What do you think?
Oh, she went to Sir.
Yeah. And Vanderpump was like, no, girl, that's a terrible idea. You don't
ghetto,
want that. It's good. This area is trash. You won't make any money. Honey. So Nene was like, she knows best. That's my girl. Let me just toss my
Because
hands
Pump
of
is
it.
real cute, y'all.
And then what happened? Pump.
And then Tom Tom right next to it.
Huh. So Nene drug her, but it's a good podcast episode. So check it out.
It's a really good
Oh, I'm
one.
gonna have
Check
to,
it out,
I'm gonna
honey.
check that out.
Check it out.
Black Ink Crew Chicago. What's tea?
Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen it.
The
First
last
of all,
four.
go take it. Oh my God.
So the last episode, 4. I mean, I'm sure if
husband.
you've been paying, listen,
Is he so fine?
a
He's
so
man
fine.
4. You're beautiful.
on the 7th day, God made 4.
Not
You know what I'm
4.
saying? He's
That's a beautiful
Anyway.
chocolate man with great white teeth.
beautiful.
Great white
But
teeth.
obviously, if you remember, like over the summers, a video came out that was not highlighting him in the best.
Why? What was the video?
He had a video of him showing his frontal and his back parts.
Which
To a woman. Sent it to a woman and his girlfriend.
Wait, there's a dick pic of
who
him?
The
now
machinery-
allegedly.
I got you, don't even worry,
And
I got
Nikki allegedly is with 50 Cent.
Yes.
Or humping 50 Cent.
questions about that, but yeah, so that
I'm
video,
here for it.
the video came out. People were questioning his sexuality because of how it was taped, which I was like, whatever. We're not paying attention to the important things. The important things is this man is up on the internet like this, and this is a blessing. Take it anyway.
Not a blessing.
So he's been struggling. He's been struggling with depression a long time. It's known to be a thing within his family that they've struggled with depression.
His father has it.
They lost
his
his sister to suicide, and it's been something he's been struggling with.
And he was diagnosed as a child with depression.
So this kind of was like the icing on the cake. And so while they were in Vegas, he had a really scary episode.
Yeah.
But we got to see a really sweet moment between him and Ryan, where
I think all of them, Ryan, Van, and Charmaine, that made me love Charmaine so much more. Like, I already like her because she's zany, but she has heart. Like, she's a compassionate
She does. Like,
person.
I've watched her on live before, and like, I'm like,
oh my God,
she's been in the studio. She's so
loud.
fun. She brought us
a lot.
She brought us bottles, and
of course she
her
did.
and Kat, they were fun. So I love Charmaine. But yeah, it was just a nice moment to see black men supporting black men, and
it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. But
and it highlighted what I appreciated about it.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, live from where are you at? Thailand. It's Tiana. Girl, we're in the middle of a show. I'm gonna call you back.
Jessie is so
love you.
That's just so extra. But anyways, it had a real moment in reality TV, which you never really get to see.
Unless
and
you're
it
watching
talked
Love
about
After Lockup.
Mental illness, which is a real thing, and it's a silent killer, especially within the black community. So I really love that episode, and I love Black Ink Chicago.
Yeah, and Ford's been speaking out a lot more on mental health, and Dawn also, and they've been doing a lot of charity work, and
okay.
yeah, good for them.
Girl, New York, you can take some tips, huh?
Listen, New York, do better.
Just take a break.
Or everyone on the cast of Love After Lockup, why don't y'all get us? Because did you watch this last episode?
Please?
Did you see this last episode?
What did I? Yes. Oh, I'm trying to follow.
Let me tell you.
I'm confident.
This little white girl, I felt bad, but at the end of the day, I'm like, sis, you pregnant again?
Sarah.
Again?
Sarah.
Again.
Sarah.
When did you get pregnant? Like, when he came out, like, you just found out I'm 2 weeks pregnant. Bitch, you better take a pill. You better drink some chlorophoric acid or something. Girl,
so insensitive.
I am being insensitive. I'm just making a joke out of it because it's crazy. Mind you, he's got Megan over here crying after she just got deflowered. You can see that clip of her with her beautifully new pressed-on nails. She's like,
Not
oh my God! I just don't know it.
Jessie, you will not read her. It is a lot
I'm reading
when
all
a
these
woman
bitches.
loses her virginity.
I know.
Okay?
I've had it done in even worse way. But I'm just saying, like, dang, girl. And you still riding for this dude. Sarah get bugged, and I can't wait till next week when they have this little sit down. But the audacity, Megan, that you even going to meet with this girl, like, get a life. I'm sorry. If you are not watching this show back and are not floored by your actions or the actions of Michael, who look like the fucking if the Yin Yang twins had a child, would be Michael.
Not Yin Yang.
No.
Why are his nails so long? Like they're longer than mine. That's number one.
I was gonna say, you know why they're so long.
Why are they so long? Number one. Number two, when he was in jail, who braided his hair? Because when he came out, these are just questions that I have.
No, they're
I mean, they have guys who do that. Like guys, you know what I mean? They're like, "Yo, Mike, it's not, this ain't gay. Just sit between my legs, bro."
I just can't. Like, there's so many preguntas that I really have about this. I just really
don't say pregunta. It might catch someone in here.
Yeah, but yeah, Megan, like, what's up? Because it seems like she comes from a functioning household.
Very functioning household.
Present father.
See, I would be the redheaded friend with the white girl when she
was mad.
She was like, "I'm done with this." Sarah, I'm not being a part of this.
You don't have to put up with this anymore. And he just came out. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he knows what words to say. I'm like, damn, she's so right, because he played that. He played everyone on the show is getting played. Even homegirl with she playing Marcelino, and I thought Marcelino was going to be the abuser, but no, she's getting her way. She over here finger dipping, finger licking. It's good. KFC, Kentucky Fried. Oh my God. And Clint, we still ain't found Tracy.
Clint, stop banging on my door. I got you on camera. Clint looked like the man trying to break into my apartment.
Get the divorce.
Girl.
You do not want to be fiscally bound to this. Like, what is tea? Listen to your mama.
Clint.
Oh, do you watch this, Drew? Girl, you need to get into it.
I need to now because I'm like,
girl, it's
I
so
have
good.
questions. And
you're gonna have so many questions.
And then wait till you meet. I don't even know what their names are. The crazy chick with the daughter. Like when the daughter and the son are Lizzie and Scott.
And Scott And the son has the most sense out of everybody. Lizzie ain't gonna marry you, Scott. Hello. She already made your tooth come out.
Oh.
I just want to know, like, what mindset you have to join a show like this.
I mean, desperate.
What's the psychological spectrum?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and pull that up.
Let's talk about it.
I'm like, because working in reality, like, they have to take a psych test, and if you're flagged, you can't do it. I'm assuming they're like flag free on this show,
But they want you as
I mean, this is reality
possible,
TV.
though.
This is like why I love it is because it reminds me of
so
first
real.
seasons of all the shows.
Yeah.
Like it is just like you can't fake that.
And at first season 1, when I watched, I was like, this has got to be scripted. Like when I saw the
that
first
one
few
girl,
episodes,
when the girl had the
Black
the
Mormon.
crip.
Yes, I was like,
wedding.
this is so scripted. And then I got more engrossed, and I was like, oh my god, like this is real.
Oh, and then I tried finding them on Instagram, and they're
Sure.
all crazy on Instagram.
Are
It's
they?
like,
I can't even
it
cross
is
that bridge
actually,
yet.
yeah, no, I was like, I had to remove myself from
can't
it because I
cross-
was like, this is actually
too much.
But
Just
Little
take
Women
it.
Atlanta is coming back, and I can't wait in March. And so are the
then
Braxton.
Married to Medicine LA.
Yeah, I'm not excited
No?
about it, but I'll be watching
We'll
it.
see. I'm gonna see what the water.
Because they're not doctors. They're doctors' wives. There's only like 1 or 2 doctors, which is different than Atlanta.
But
Yeah,
I also
everybody's
wonder
a
if
doctor, except for
Quad
2.
will come over to LA because she always be in LA. I mean, kind of spice it up a little bit.
And Dr. Contessa, excuse me, has a friend out here who is going to be on the show.
Okay.
So there might be some crossover.
Or whatever. All right, let's get into it. Let's play the game Reality Check. All right, so did y'all watch the Grammys last night?
Nope.
Pieces of it.
Okay.
What was
Before
important?
we talk about the Grammys,
Nobody wanted to
during
go.
the Grammys was the full extended commercial to Aladdin where they showed the blue genie.
I'm so excited about it.
I got a lot of mixed reviews.
I'm so
It's like y'all
excited.
wanted the genie to be blue. Then when they show you the blue genie, y'all are hating on the blue genie. I'm reality checking it because I'm not gonna reality exit till I watch it, and then I'll tell you how I felt about it. But I'm excited. I am genuinely excited for the movie.
I'm excited because I will watch anything with Will Smith. That's day one, you know, but the CGI on the genie really stresses me out.
Because his neck is like so short.
It looked like
a
it looked
football
like
neck.
Bane from Batman.
I was like, is that a hot dog?
His face, you know, like those green screen things where they take a picture and then they put your face on the
Yes.
body. That's what his
That's
looks like
what it
because
looks
it's not
like.
centered and it really stresses me out.
I'm checking it because I love all things Disney, especially Aladdin was like one of my faves. It still is one of my faves, and I was so sad when they took out Aladdin at California Adventure and replaced it with Frozen, even though I love Frozen too. So check.
But Aladdin is classic.
Mr. Aladdin.
Okay, let's talk about it. It's February, and apparently some
History
people are
Month.
a little confused, thinking that it is Blackface Month. And
We're not doing
so
this.
Gucci,
Next.
all of them have come out to drop all of a sudden all these little blackface clothing. Katy Perry got some shoes that look like Miss Potato Head. Reality X, like it's 2019, y'all. 2019. Get your life.
No comment.
Reality check. My husband's birthday was this past weekend.
I can't. He don't even know you.
Michael B. Jordan.
Jesse is so sprung.
Listen, that's awkward. We'll talk. Michael and I will talk about that at dinner because
That's your
Are
baby.
you going? Are you?
You know.
You having a business meeting? That's cute. Yes.
if the business is making babies.
Oh. Ow.
Sorry, sis.
Right there.
But anyways, yeah, he had his birthday. Beyonce, Jay-Z. I mean, everyone showed up for Michael. I was like, all right.
I wasn't invited, so and everyone didn't show up.
I know
How
you
about that? And you
know-
weren't either.
I was having my own birthday party, so I was like,
Look at the excuses.
go be
you
with
make.
go be with your friends. I'll be with mine.
You were
Well,
that,
anyways.
you were like that stripper in Tokyo. You were like, ow.
Ow.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna sit on
anyways,
this
it was a
couch.
great night. I had a blast. Lori Harvey versus the Beehive.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious. And I watched it like 10 times and read her lips. So I was like, the Beehive is tripping right now.
No, but see, that's why I think Michael was like in the picture of him and Jay-Z, Beyonce. He was probably like, B, can you lean towards Jay when we take this picture? Because in the picture, Beyonce is totally like, and Michael's just like a little kid. Girl,
Oh, Lori.
that
I love her.
that Beehive ain't no joke.
I want Lori Harvey energy for myself.
She's so cute.
She
I'm
is
just
cute.
like, Lori, do you, boo?
She's cute and she's killing it. She's doing what men have been doing and celebrated for.
She's doing everything.
What did you guys think about Stormi's first birthday?
Why didn't I get an invite? Right? I would have had so much fun.
It looked cute. It looked like how LA's always doing those like Instagram things.
like the
it was
museums of
basically
selfies.
That. I feel like Kylie went to that and was like, I want to do
That
my
was
own
poppin'.
dance. So reality check. Congratulations. I wish I could have a first birthday like that. But let's talk about the Grammys. Okay.
Let's talk about how Kendrick Lamar and Drake and somebody else did not show up. The Grammys asked them to.
Drake
and they
showed up.
Drake showed up.
I thought the article said he didn't.
No,
Drake
he did.
showed up. He got cut
accepted.
off.
He got
did?
cut off because he basically said this award doesn't mean anything.
He
Really.
was like, "This, I don't want this. I don't care."
Then why did you show up, Drake? Where you need to be is at the BET Awards.
No.
Where
Well-
we celebrate and support you.
Well, apparently,
Okay.
Young Money ain't showing up to the BET Awards this year because as Cardi was winning her award for Best Rap Album, BET wrote a tweet
I saw that.
that said, well, the first one said, looks like my 15 minutes lasted a little longer with the
That
picture
was
of
rude.
Cardi. Which, whatever, a lot of people have
Isn't
said
that that's a lyric of Cardi's though?
Maybe, but I
don't
think,
know.
but either or, lots of people have said that about Cardi. She has a 15 minutes. I didn't take that as
Yeah.
directed towards Nicki. But then the second one, they said,
Yeah.
Nicki is getting dragged by her
lace.
lace front. Well, if it ain't the Beehive, it's gonna be the Barbs. And they showed up with barbed wire to snatch and drag the B and put it right in between the E and the T. So EBT, honey, the EBT Award.
Not EBT.
Yes.
You will not do the BET Awards.
Well, so Young Money came out to claim. Nicki tweeted. Lil Wayne came out to say, "Yo, we aren't going to do the BET Awards. We said that we would do the Experience. We're not. We're pulling out. So now people want their refund back." BET wrote this whole statement about how they don't agree with it, and they're figuring out how this tweet got out there.
We know that BET social media has been trash though for like ever. It's never been good.
I don't.
The
believe
funniest
that.
one is the Barb was like, "Well, we're sick of watching Baby Boy anyway."
That is rude.
But it's so
That
true.
is so rude.
Any given time of the day, you can turn it on,
And it's probably playing.
There it is.
That is so rude.
Some of the big performances on the night, Cardi performed. She was dope. The Motown thing with
You had
J-Lo.
J-Lo.
She was lip syncing.
When we have living legends who are black, because Motown
And we're in
was
the house.
originated
They were there.
Yeah.
by black people and black performers.
But not only that, here's the real tea. You want to know the real
so
tea?
over the
During
Grammys.
Black History Month,
I'm so
y'all
over it.
put J-Lo, a Hispanic artist,
But that's how they do.
to tribute
They don't want black people
music.
there.
Now, on the Latin
But they want
Awards,
the
are
black
you going to
sound.
allow a black artist to come
Hell no.
tribute to...
Telemundo ain't having it.
Oh.
right?
Well, here's the other tea.
Shit.
The songs that J-Lo actually picked, if you go back, those are songs that were originally sung by black performers, but then white pop mainstream took those like, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
Tell
And
us
those are
something
the-
we don't know.
No, I know,
That's
but
what
it's a fact.
always
Those are the
happens.
songs you picked.
That's what always
And Grammys,
happens.
y'all cheap for taking Alicia Keys and
Neo.
Smokey, whatever. And first of all, I'm not even getting into the Neo thing because the fact that Neo got up there on a piano and then all of a sudden the Motown started doing the salsa. I'm like, what's going on?
This is exactly why I did not watch the Grammys. When I read that J-Lo was good, and I like J-Lo.
Me too.
I
Great performer.
live, but not for a Motown tribute. And I was like,
Facts.
no. When Ariana pulled out, so did I.
Yeah. Oh.
How about that?
Well, the real Motown tribute actually was dope, and it featured Yolanda Adams,
Gospel recording artist and Grammy Award-winning Yolanda Adams,
Fantasia,
Grammy-nominated Fantasia.
and Andrea Day, who's dope.
Looked like Eartha Kitt on the red carpet, and I was living.
Anything
They
that
tribute to Aretha
Fantasia
Franklin.
and Yolanda is doing, I'm here for. So I went on YouTube to see it.
It was
did not support the Grammys. So.
Amazing. Chloe and
Hallie.
amazing.
Voices
Those
are
voices
insane.
are blood
Honestly,
butter.
I think they were the best performance. Like, it was just
I loved
so...
Janelle Monáe's performance.
I liked it.
I enjoyed it. You're like, I liked her
did.
vocals. A couple parts were a little shaky, but I liked. She did like a mashup of her
Yes.
album, and I liked.
And I thought it was
how
very
all
well
flowed.
done. Very well done. And then Lady Gaga.
Let me tell
I was
you.
rooting for you.
That voice, though.
The voice was amazing. It was the
better.
visual.
I'm here for it.
No, I wanted,
went on
like, a
YouTube, I
t-shirt, some
saw-
jeans, like-
she gave it to me. She's a performer. And then at the end when she held that, yes, I said, "Come on, Gaga."
But I mean, vocally, she slayed it. Like that was.
But that is my movie, though.
Trippy.
That soundtrack.
We know we've had this
My God,
whole discussion.
shut up! I'm gonna go home and listen to it again.
Do that. Do it on the ride home. Why don't you do that?
As I sit in traffic.
Get your beat. All right. We love you guys. We want to thank you guys. Please, please, please head on over to iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts and subscribe to us. Leave us a comment. Also, check out our other YouTube channels. Whatever your favorite TV show is, as soon as it's done, head on over to AfterBuzz TV, and we're probably over there talking about it. So subscribe to us, leave us a comment, and we'll give you a shout out if you do. Make sure you guys hit us up also across all social media at AfterBuzz TV, and you guys can hit me up at DJ Jessie J.
Oh, at my 30s, and check out my podcast on everything.
And you guys can find me on all the things at OK Drew J.
Boom. Till next week, same time, same place. Peace.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.